What's up, everybody? I was just bored. I forgot the state of play was today for PlayStation, so I'm just gonna watch it here live. I figured I'd watch it live. I was hoping for pre-order information, but they keep swearing that they're not gonna do it. Who knows if they do it or not? They're showing Crash Bandicoot right now. Bandicoot, I should say. Which has been a while since I played one of those games. But that was PlayStation's mascot for the longest time. Those commercials were hilarious.
I repeat, you get to play as Dingo Dial in Crash 4. And a lot has changed in the years since we last saw Dingo Dial. In fact, he hung up his old flip.
It looks like they're doing a full-on
He decided to retire from
Crash
accountability and open a diner.
and not one of like their
Unfortunately for Dingo,
racing
fortunately
games
for us,
or
his adventure begins by witnessing
party
the
games,
said
but like an
diner
actual
and
game.
getting sucked into another dimension.
I'm waiting for PlayStation 5, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be getting any more games going forward. I got my money ready put to the side on my TV. I got a new TV. I got my input already labeled as PS5. So as soon as those pre-orders goes up, you know, I'm grabbing one. 'Cause I always get a PlayStation on day
Brand
one.
new style of play for Crash 4 that we call inverted mode. It's our souped up, bump-a-berry fueled take on a
That just looks like a Photoshop filter.
perspective shifted, but now each of the dimensions are
Like if you go to
art style that really
a Comic-Con, you'll see some people with prints, Google prints basically, and they just slap that filter over it in Photoshop and say they made it and they sell it.
They've even got one that feels like an old tiny movie with the overcranked camera speed increasing the actual speed of gameplay as well. Once unlocked, players can replay all the game's levels with a totally new and dynamic look and feel. It's an incredibly fun feature that is going to give every player, especially the completionists out there, a reason to revisit.
This kind of reminds me of Ratchet and Clank,
See what new and exciting experiences in store for them.
but obviously Ratchet and Clank is a little bit
So
more
that's
crisp.
some of the new stuff that we have in store for you in Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time. Experience the space and time-bending madness on October 2nd.
That's right before when New York Comic Con is supposed to be this year. I doubt it though.
Today's State of Play is loaded with third-party updates for PS4 and PSVR. It's a new PS5 gameplay too. We open the show with an all-new look at Crash 4. It's
Sorry
about
about that.
time. Coming to PlayStation 4 on October 2nd.
Yeah, I'm on video right now.
Now let's keep the party going.
Yes,
The
I am.
latest
You're on
from
video right now,
IO
too.
Interactive.
Is it important? All right, bye. Hitman. But this is one of those that's coming for PS5 also, so like, I mean, I get it. Not everyone's gonna be able to get a PS5 right away, but
Besides, it's your big day.
oh, VR mode.
Bingo. Have fun. Oh, don't worry about that. My art speaks for itself.
I have a PlayStation VR. I actually really like it. I just wish that they had like a game that really fit the VR. That was one of those like you have to have VR games. The two closest for me would be Wipeout and Rigs, but Rigs is like it needed more modes and more other things. But in terms of like the feel, Rigs was the first game that made me feel sick playing it because it just felt like you were actually in the mech. The whole game in VR, okay. But again, that's after PS5 comes out, so it's like, are they gonna update the VR? Are they gonna have a new version for the PS5? I mean, the hardware could use some updates. That's for sure. Raise the desktop volume up a little. Screw you, Joe. You wish you had my OnlyFans. I wish this would be Prince of Persia because of the freaking time glass, but I know it's not. What the hell is this? Oh, that's one of these artsy fartsy games. Oh, what was that game? Raze, yeah, there it was. I had the first one, I couldn't get into it.
We are happy to announce Raid Anniversary Edition.
This is just a remake?
Classic puzzle adventure when you manipulate time, hand repainted for modern high resolution.
Many areas have been re-envisioned to make them more unique, and it's even more like a living painting with brushstrokes animating the world. There are more than 9 pixels for each pixel in the original game. There are new animations for smoother motion,
Improved sound and music to enhance your mood, and many hours of developer commentary and interviews on subjects like puzzle design, programming, and visual art.
We plan to make it the most detailed commentary in any game ever. So if you want to learn how video games are made, Raid Anniversary Edition will be a really good resource.
We hope you'll enjoy the game when it comes out.
The only thing I remember from Braid is the ending was jacked up.
The Pathless is a mythic adventure set on a mystical island.
Some
Let's take a
PS5
quick
stuff?
tour
Okay.
in this new footage captured from PS5.
Hi everyone, this is Matt Nava, Giant Squid. I'm excited to share
This is what I
with you
want to
today
see. I
our
want to see some
upcoming game,
PlayStation 5 stuff. I'm over PlayStation 4 already.
The Pathless is an open-world, mythic adventure game set in a vast
You lost me at
void.
open world.
You play as the
I
hunter.
can't stand open world games. I get bored so
The
fast.
hunter is a master of archery. She can shoot talismans to fill her dash meter, which allows her to bound across the landscape.
But this looks like
Fluid,
how the
dynamic,
PlayStation
and
4 has
intricate is
all
at the
these
core
like
of the Pathless.
little
So
arcade
the
games that some of them
archery
are
is
pretty
all
cool.
about timing, not aiming
This looks like
outside.
the PS5
This
versions
design
of
is
those little arcade
to
games.
making it possible to shoot even while moving fast and performing acrobatic maneuvers. You instantly feel as skilled as the hunter herself.
I guess some people will like it. This is just not. This type of game is
Eagle,
eagle.
you can even fly. The bond between the hunter and the eagle is central in the Pathless.
Looks pretty. For an arcade game.
You can gain altitude while you glide by flapping. Make
This
sure
is
you
cool
hit
and
the
all,
eagle
but
to
you
keep it
really
clean
want to
and
grab
in
me.
good flying condition.
Give me a PlayStation 5 Twisted Metal. I'll be all over that.
You'll find secrets all over the island if you know where to look.
I'm sorry, I'm feeling my boredom build up if I try to play this
Collecting
game.
crystals will let you upgrade the eagle's ability to flap. You'll also discover larger puzzles to solve in ancient structures.
My wife's stupid bear's in the corner. Gotta take that thing out of there. I didn't make my bed. It's so disjointed. I didn't want to bother putting the backdrop up. I'm so lazy I am today.
The Pathless is all about finding your own way forward. So unlike most open world games, there's no map. Instead, the hunter can use her mask to peer into the spirit world and discover distant landmarks. It even shows you where you've been.
So it's like a map.
Getting to higher vantage points will let you see further with spirit vision.
So it's basically a giant rotation 3D map. Don't say there's no map. There's a map right there.
Giant cursed spirits, the source of the darkness, will pose a constant threat to you on your quest. They will try to separate you from the eagle.
Shadow of the Colossus type battles, because then at least that's interesting.
Stay still in the light to avoid detection.
I mean, that's pretty cool. But I feel like these are just not gonna be done often. Like it's
Won't
just
be able
gonna
to
be
take on
boring.
spirits until you
Minus
reach
these
the
parts.
obelisks. When the obelisks are restored, the cursed spirits will be vulnerable. Chase them down through the forest and corner them in a dramatic final battle.
This is very Shadow of the Colossus. This whole red and black, it reminds me of the Fiend.
The hunter and eagle will have to defeat the cursed spirits to bring light back to the world. I hope you've enjoyed this overview of the Pathless. We've only scratched the surface. There's so much more to explore and discover.
The boss fight's cool though.
The Pathless is coming out later this year. Thanks for watching.
Very Shadow of the Colossus-y. A lot of these games have a female protagonist now.
Next up, let's see what's in store for Spelunky 2.
Hi, my name is
They're
Derek
just
here,
zero arcade
creator of
games.
Spelunky. For Spelunky 2, I wanted
See,
to
my
make
problem
sure
with these
we
little
did
arcade
something
games
that
is
got
that
all
they
fans excited
they
and
all
also
want
brought
like
some
that
players.
super detailed
It was important we didn't change the
8-bit
things that
high-res
made
look,
Spelunky
and
such a
they
unique
end up all
experience
looking
for
the same.
first.
At least to me.
So many people became fans of the game through their friends and family, and even strangers on the internet. That's one reason why we're adding online multiplayer, so that more people can play the game together. And I also wanted to include that feeling of community in Spelunky 2 itself to make sure that the game felt welcome even though it's difficult. In Spelunky 2, when you do runs and discover new characters, you'll also be building an in-game community and family. I designed the world of Spelunky 2 to feel much more rich and dynamic than Spelunky 1. It's going to feel a lot more full. Players will be able to
This reminds me of
interact in lots of new ways. For example, you'll be able to write
when
your
when the system is on its end of
find
its
hidden passageways,
lifespan, when the new system is coming out, and you start getting like
choose
these
between branching
little
paths
cheapo
that
games.
lead deeper into the caves.
PlayStation 4 is at that stage now.
As a result, the stories players
It's
create
like the
will
big
be
games they
more
got coming out, like
intense.
Cyberpunk and stuff like that.
Even
Like,
after many hours,
I'd rather get it for
still have
PlayStation 5
interesting runs that don't even go past
if
the
they have a
first area.
PlayStation 5 version. Like, if it's one of those just enhanced versions, then
Spelunky
fine.
1
But
runs often centered around the shops and how you chose to interact with them. So in Spelunky
See
2,
if they
we
bring
expanded the shopping
Cyberpunk up
experience
over
to make it
here.
more nuanced and exciting. And also added new characters that can help you or hinder you. Given how amazing the Spelunky community is, it's hard to say how long it will take to find the deepest secrets. But I think the great thing about Spelunky is that the deepest secrets are the ones that even I don't know about. And there are lots of new things to play with that I hope players can use to
see,
push
this is
past
cool
the
and all, but
boundaries
this
of
is
what
like,
we
I could
as
play this on my
developers
phone.
know about the game. I have two types of favorite stories.
This is on my phone while I'm sitting on the toilet type
First
of
are
game.
when people are genuinely surprised by something that happened in the game. And second, the ones where people shared a fun experience with friends and family in multiplayer.
Oh.
These are the
I didn't mean to pause it.
stories I wanted to expand upon in Spawn 2. They're really what guided my design choices. After releasing Spelunky, I knew there was a lot more that could be done with the concept and the world. Knowing that possibility was out there is what's been exciting for me and the rest
I'll
of
be
the
working on art later today. I'm just
In a lot of ways, when Spelunky
taking a
2
break
comes
and
out,
bored.
I
This
want
was
players to experience what we experienced making it.
I'm gonna be finishing that
That there's something special
Hunting
about
Harley Quinn
being
piece
able to
today.
discover it. A big thanks to the fans who've waited patiently for us to finish Spelunky 2. It's been a long journey, but I think it's gonna be worth it. Thanks.
I mean, it's cool, but it's like, it's not for me. This is the type of game I'd only play if it was like one of the PlayStation Plus games for the month. But I have a crap ton of little arcade games like this that I haven't even touched yet.
We've got a bunch of new PS4 updates to share with you, starting with a closer look at Genshin Impact.
Is this an RPG?
Hey, there's something strange over there. Come on, let's take a look.
Action RPG? Okay, full disclosure, I love RPGs. Has a female lead, so they're really in my wheelhouse right now. Very anime-esque, smooth graphics. The character graphics kind of remind me of Valkyria, which I love. That game is amazing. Both of them. You would have had my money if you came out last year or early this year. But now PS5, it's just not worth it. I like the graphics, though. I like the anime look of it. This autumn, what's autumn? Is that September? See, this is more of these little arcade type games. It's a dope cell shaded graphics though. Animation has gotten so smooth though. This is what animatron should look like. That's dope. This game is officially called Animatron. It even has the Tron type logo. What we got here? More arcadey type games. You got the old school 8-bit type logo. There's some jiggle. hyper realistic 8-bit graphic games, and like I said, they're cool, but they all look the same to me. And they're always like the same type of play style. These type of games, if games came like this back when like Genesis and Super Nintendo were around, they would have been hailed as like revolutionary.
Let's check out some gameplay footage captured from PS5.
My daughter insists that I get this game when the PlayStation 5 comes out. She wants to play this game so bad.
Wow, that's a new lead. Another monster hunt. Elizabeth is a 2-bit con artist. Don't tell me you actually believe this half-baked nonsense. I swear, if you chase this Bugsnax story, you're out of a job.
You're the journalist. Elizabeth said you'd be coming. There's a Bugsnax right over there. Do me a favor and take my snack trap.
Stranger, I could use your help. This bunger goes wild for catching. Use it to lead the bunger over yonder.
I want you to tease that
I can't.
realistic
I don't.
to find out what my favorite
I get it. Kids gotta have their games too, but absolutely zero interest.
Of course he does. Well, I have a few prototype traps that I can put to use. You're pretty good at stuff. Nobody hates you yet. You can catch bugs and bring everybody back to Snacksburg.
Well, say you do find these Bugsnax and make it back alive.
By the way, this is being live multicasted, Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and Twitch Live. Flying pizza.
There's a lot more in store. Let's start with an update on an eagerly awaited PlayStation VR game.
Let me see. Is this gonna be realistic, lightsaber VR fights?
You almost stopped me. I don't understand why you mentioned that you had the Force.
This is actually cool with the lightsabers and the force and stuff. I mean, I know it's the tech. I wish that juddery floating hands thing wasn't there. If they update the, I mean, I know all VR games have that effect. I just want VR to get to the point where it's like you see in animes and stuff like that, where you're just in there.
Whatever you do, stay in the light.
Is this Outlast? Outlast, you have to stay in the light, right? I don't remember. It's so long since I played it. This is definitely something else. Another female lead. Because that's the new thing now. I mean, not that I'm against it, but that's like... Oh, control... Oh, okay. I've seen that in the PlayStation Store. I've never looked at it. Maybe I'll look at it now. These are arcade games. Chess? Okay, that could be interesting. It's just like chess slash tower defense slash real-time strategy. PS4 is at the end of its cycle. It's nothing but arcade games so far. Auto chess. So you play the bathroom logo. That's just one of these puzzle games, okay. See, but again, I feel like this is a game I could play on my phone. The concept is cool, no, but this is... I'm on the toilet playing this game. You know, I'm not on the couch playing this game. The concept is cool, though. Is that a Game Boy? That is absolutely a Game Boy. Someone's getting sued. Pedestrian. Yeah. 2021.
Now let's take a look at two new games headed to PS5.
New games? Okay.
Are the forest shadows. Ghosts. Running silently between the straight, cold lines of a corrupt
Show me something cool.
They count, ration, manipulate. They've taken everything from those they claim to protect. Authority and skill will not stop us. We aren't an invading army. We are Raze. Bypass defenses and strike hard.
Kind of reminds me of the Thief games. Thief meets Assassin's Creed. His face looked really weird.
And the people call us heroes. To others, we are rivals.
Multiplayer.
We are all outlaws.
Hood.
But some
As it gives me a lot of like Thief vibes.
legends.
I mean, it's alright. PS5 arcade game. You finally get a Pokemon, huh? I mean, it's cool. Just say PlayStation version of Pokemon, that's all. I'm surprised we haven't gotten something like this sooner.
Before we wrap up, let's take a tour of Godfall. We've got new PS5 gameplay for this melee-focused action epic launching this holiday.
New gameplay. How I want to like this game.
Hello. My name is Keith Lee, and I am the game director
Keith Lee?
for Godfall.
The next champ?
Counterplay Games. We are very excited to share gameplay with you today to offer you a glimpse into the mystical world.
This is like Destiny meets Demon Souls.
Extensive gameplay captured on a PlayStation 5 development kit. Please keep in mind that the game is still a work in progress, and some things may change from the final product as we continue to learn and harness the power of Sony's next-generation console. Please enjoy. So let's jump right into what Godfall is. Godfall is a looter slasher that features intense action, satisfying moment-to-moment combat, and
Medieval
robust
Destiny, that's what it is.
progression systems. You can enjoy the game at your own pace, playing alone, or through online co-op with up to 2 additional teammates. Godfall is set in a brand new high fantasy universe filled with heroic knights, arcane magic, and forbidden realms. The world is split up into the elemental realms of earth, water, air, and fire. Godfall is a complete package. All loot and gear in the game are acquired or unlocked through gameplay. There are no microtransactions. No waiting for content. It's all in the game on day one. As you adventure, you get to tear through enemies to challenge a mad god who awaits you at the top. You play a Valorian knight, a godlike
So they're gonna have Raze, they're gonna have like stripes and all that.
that transform you into an unstoppable master of melee combat. Throughout your journey, you'll find ancient valley ruins lost in time, each with their own characteristics and long history. Now let's talk about gameplay in Godfall.
Let's talk about it.
First, our team wanted to do something different. We wanted to combine action RPG loot progression with third-person melee combat to create what we think is a looter slasher. Our game is therefore one part gear-driven and one part player skill-driven. In other words, not only do we want you to find exquisite weapons with powerful loot traits, we also want you to have the feeling of accomplishment of mastering the wide set of combat mechanics available to you in Godfall. From a combat philosophy perspective, the melee combat in Godfall is intended to be fluid, dynamic, and interactive, embracing offense over defense. More often than not, you'll be facing multiple enemies at the same time. As a result, you should always be moving and closing the gap on enemies.
My only thing is, it feels like the character just moves slow.
The game rewards you for being aggressive. Now that you're familiar with the combat philosophy, let's dig into the weapons.
We got ABAB start.
In Godfall, there are 5 weapon classes: the longsword, the dual blades,
Hunter.
the polearm, the two-handed warhammer, and the two-handed greatsword.
She reminds me of Monster Hunter.
Each weapon class has their own unique movesets and play styles, ranging from fast combos to more strategic, deliberate play. As you defeat enemies and adventures, you will acquire numerous weapons.
Like a
For
job,
each weapon
job style that
each weapon
makes your
has their own
character depends on the
primary
weapon.
and secondary traits. At a later date, we will delve into the weapon classes and how to modify them in greater detail. For now, we'll go over the dual blades and the longsword weapon
I'm going to be honest, I'm probably going to get it, only because it's PlayStation 5. I'm going to need games to play.
Speed, fluidity, and mobility. The dual blades
So
are
I'm hoping it's
exceptional
good.
against soft, unarmored targets or single targets. You can perform a combo by executing 4 consecutive light attacks. The dual blades heavy attack is a spinning blade cycle. The blade cycle can also be used as a finisher at the end of your light attack combo. So what are the signature moves for the dual blades? As you build up charge, you can also activate inner focus, which is unique to the dual blades, which inflicts massive damage in a short period of time. There's also mortal coil, where you can throw your blade to an enemy, pulling the enemy towards you, like pulling a cable. Now let's switch to the longsword weapon class. Longswords are balanced weapons, embodying crisp damage and simple cooldowns without needing a lot of elaborate combo setups. Similar to dual blades, longswords have their own 4-hit light attack combo. Then there's the heavy
I just
attack
want
finisher,
more
which
than
can be
one
used at the end of the
standard
light
combo.
attack
This is gonna be
There are 3 signature moves
repetitive,
for the longsword class.
doing the same
There's Spectral
combos
Flurry,
over and
which
over.
cannot be interrupted and deals high damage to
Use the
multiple
power, make
nearby
it
targets.
context sensitive, angle, depending on your angle, where you're attacking from, and let the combo look different.
Notice there's a white flash
Don't just have a
after
standard
long
like
swing called
4-hit combo. Like let the 4 hits be different depending on where you're at,
At the same time, you'll
where the
perform
enemy's at,
a
how you're
devastating shield
swinging.
uppercut with your longsword. The shield is a core part of Godfall. It's available to you throughout the entire game. You can always block incoming attacks with your shield. If you press the shield button at the right time, you can also parry an attack. You can perform a light attack after a last-second shield block to counterattack with a powerful shield strike. The shield is great not just for defense, but also offense. You can aim and throw your shield, which will hit multiple nearby targets. If you tap the shield button just as you catch your shield, you can perform a powerful wave attack.
That's cool. See, that's what I'm talking
Double
about.
tap the shield button to petrify enemies.
Give options.
And of course, you can perform an R3 ground finisher on enemies that were knocked down to the ground.
Gee, the shield has a lot of context sensitive attacks. Good luck. Said I eat those. Now, are there gonna be like other races? Is it all just gonna be the same race over and over? Like, I need, like in Destiny, they have what? Let's see. High, Fallen, Rex, Taken, which are just copies, like Shat skins. There's like one. I'm just going with this. If it's just reskin.
We hope you enjoyed
I want more than just 3 or 4 races.
PlayStation 5.
Like make it really fancy. I have like elves and all that stuff.
Initial reveal back in December. We have a few more surprises coming down the road, such as details on loot and progression, and are eager to share more with you on our way to launch this holiday season. We hope that you'll join our Godfall community on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube.
Okay.
Thank you.
Like I said, I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna get it. I want it to be good.
That's a wrap. We hope you enjoyed this peek into the future of PlayStation.
That's it. So they ain't lying. No pre-order information. No nothing. No nothing. I want to give you my money. Just tell me where and how much of it I have to give you. A lot of arcade games and stuff like that. I mean, nothing of real interest in terms of PlayStation 4. I mean, it is what it is. It's at the end of its life. You know, it is what it is. Yeah, I think it's hanging out for a little while. I'm probably gonna do some more reaction things like this, especially when it comes to like video games and stuff like that. I guess I'm just waiting for. Just tell me where to give you my money, Sony. Like, I got it on the side already. It's ready. Like, I want to give you my money, but yeah. I'll catch you guys later. Quick updates. AwesomeCon just canceled today. So I'm basically only 2 shows left this year. Ace Chicago, which their website information just dropped, so I'm assuming that show is getting canceled. And New York Comic Con, which I'm sure is going to get canceled. So 2020, the shit show continues. It is what it is. I'm going to just take a quick break. I'm going to eat something, and then I will be back to finish that piece. Maybe I'll live stream a little bit later tonight and show some of it off. But I'll catch you guys